You're now talking about some new taxation plans that are being recommended in Congress or by specific senators or congressmen that are similar to some of those policies that we've seen in the states. I mean, if you just run through it, Elizabeth Warren with her wealth tax on anybody over $50 million, AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, with her plan to tax anything above $10 million at 70% rate, Bernie Sanders with his estate tax going up to 77%. If those policies are enacted on a national basis, do you see that same sort of trading off where people would potentially leave the United States? What do you think about these plans?
Oh, well, that's an interesting question. I would say this. If tomorrow everybody in the world had a chance to make a one-time change in where they lived, 2 billion families all over the world, the only time they're going to get the chance to make the change. But they will get transported free to any country they want to go, their family, and have citizenship. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
A lot of people come to the United States.
A lot of people are going to come to the United States. Very few people are going to leave. North Korea might have a small decrease in population. I mean, the point is, I mean, this is an incredible country. And it's true that right now we're raising $3.3 trillion and spending probably $4.3. We're going to have a deficit of about $1 trillion in a very good year in the cycle. I mean, a year of prosperity. And that's 5% of GDP, and that's probably more than you can actually take a 2 to 3% deficit and not have the ratio of debt to GDP grow. But 5 in prosperous years, we're out of whack on that. So you can cut spending, you can raise taxes, but I would say that the wealthy are definitely undertaxed relative to the general population.
But your answer to that was almost a dodge of the question. I mean, if these policies drive out the wealthy people, sure, if you got your choice of where to go, everybody would want to come to the United States. But would the wealthy people do that if we changed our tax structure?
Well, I think most of the people the rich people, Mark Rich being one of them, I mean, they leave because in his case, I mean, he's leaving before the feds pick him up. I don't think, if you offered most of the rich people, if they were sane anyway, and you said, if you stay, we're going to take half your net worth, and if you leave, you can take it all with you, and you're 88 years old like me, am I going to leave the United States? I could move. South Dakota has no state income tax. Wyoming has no state income. So we've got 2 states that border Nebraska. Nebraska has a 7 and a fraction % state income tax. If Iowa, which is right across the river, had no income, I wouldn't move. I mean, now I think people want to come here. I think if you made that offer I made, the United States, there'd be more people come to the United States than any place else, and they would come if the deficit was $1 trillion or $1.2 trillion. I mean, this is the land of opportunity.